Good looking tip. Good butt. I'm at the Sidekick. They've redisced this again, and they've been run out by the rain. They can't work. They're planting this in something. They've started on the upper side, and I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm here. May get run off, but they can't do nothing. And then I feel like they're gonna have to redisc this because it's been rained on heavily. Anyway, farm equipment's still in the field. I'm gonna keep on looking. Nice looking blade, pretty thin. Hey, look at that. Look at that. No damage here on the base. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. It cleaned up really nice. Keep looking. Now, I don't know about this one. I can tell it's an artifact. I don't know what shape it's in. See? It's complete. It's a little warp tangled, but cool looking artifact. I'll take that. Oh, nice. That's cool. Keep looking. I just plucked this one out of the ground. You can see what I've seen of it. I didn't think about it being like that. Got some other stuff I've just got picked up before I realized they were anything. Some pretty cool things. I'm just going to keep moving though. Threatening to rain on me. There's another one. Look at that. Just flip that over. It was right there's one scene of it. And everything was surrounded by mud. Another good blade. Look at that. Awesome. I'll get them cleaned up after a while. We'll look at them better. Well, I found my heartbreaker for the year. Check this out. Don't that suck? That would have been a monster in its day. Look how wide the base is on it. It's been resharpened many, many times. It's old damage. Maybe I can find a whole one. It's encouraging. Glad to find that much of it. There's a keeper. That's a pretty good looking piece. I'll take him. Had an awesome time. I've not been here. I might have been here 2.5 hours so far. I've found a slew of stuff. Just a bunch. I'll show you after a while in the cleanup. Depending on how much more I find, it could just open up all of a sudden like, and I have a lot to record, and I'm going to make 2 parts out of it. I don't know. We got 1 part anyway. There's a pretty decent one. I'll take them. Them is a good looking case stuffers. That's a smoker right there. I like it. and get her done. I'm not done yet. I was just going to show you just what's going on. Put a pile of rocks just in about 3 hours. There's all kinds of stuff in here that I hadn't showed. It was just all buried up. Tons of blinds. Keep looking. Well, I made it back. I was going to quickly go through these. A lot of these are just big pieces of material that they've utilized, made tools out of. Some of these are wannabes and crude pieces. Look at this heartbreaker right here. That I can't tell, but I believe that's fresh. But we wasn't going to lose much of it. It might have been on up there, you know. I'd love to have had the tip on it, but I don't have it. And that's old, resharpened a lot. Probably started out, the blade probably was wider than the base at one point. Close to it anyway. These right here, I believe, probably preforms. There's one that I couldn't get that stack off of. So these just wannabes. I hated that right there. Been a sweet serrated Kirk. A little damage on the tip. Likewise with that, it's got some translucent material around the edges. Check out that drill. And this in here would have been sweet too. It's got a little bitty wing ding. And that's ground base on that. Is old and it's kind of like a greenbrier. It's complete. This right here is a neat little artifact. A little thumb scraper. Just a flat piece of material they picked up and gnawed the edge on to have a thumb scraper. The blunts. Look at these little bitty blunts. That's cool. It's a cool material. It'd be translucent if it was any sun out. It's cloud cover, thick cloud cover. I'm thankful for that. I've had thick cloud cover all day, but still been awful humid. Pretty nice big sandy blunt. There's a real nice hammerstone. Look here. I know it ain't nothing to the artifact, but that's first. I don't know why, but that's the first colonial stuff I have found down there, and I've hunted it to death. And it's just now showing up. There's a big sandies, kind of warp tangled. We'll go through these real quick. It's a pretty little piece. It's a nice piece of Dover. I don't know that you can see the color in that like I can. It's pretty Dover material though. I had a good day. I was glad to go down there and find these things. I mean, they're no G10s. But I'm still glad to find them. All these, they're Elk Rivers. They've got the diagonal flaking on it that you can see. A lot of them are uniface on one side. Don't ask me why. They just worked a lot of material that way. Here's a cool little piece. I think it's a little Brewerton. Awesome tip on that. Yeah, some of these I didn't get. That's a Harrisburg shirt, wine colored. A lot of these I didn't get on video because I was just I was rushing to get over it, and I got over it well, but I didn't know how long I'd be able to hunt it. I was fearful of rain. I was fearful of the farmers running me off, and I've got permission. It's just they don't want you in it after it's been planted, and it wasn't planted, but they're working on planting something. They just didn't get it planted. That nerve warp tangled all to pieces, but I'll take it. It's a good looking piece of Dover. I was holding off on these others because they're all, I was wanting to show you the similarities. That right there is a nice, I think it's in like an Adina Robbins. I'll show you these blades. These are pretty cool blades. Preforms. I think that right there is probably a preform. I've never got it completely reduced yet. Got an old chunk of damage right there that wasn't going to be a problem at all for them to work around. It's a good size, 3.5. These 2x4s are 3.5. Some good looking material though, slick. Right on the edge of the rock. This right here, it's not that kind of material, but it's a nice piece of material. I'm not sure quite what it is, but it's a thin piece and really well made, and it's got some, I believe it's got some secondary edge work on it that would deem it more of a knife than that one, because it doesn't show any secondary flaking or sharpening like this one does. So I'd say they was using that for a knife yet to be hafted, or yet to be stemmed or whatever. It's a good piece too, 3.5 inches. Now all these others right here, I was not saving these because I just want to show you. Square base, every one of them. And these are all little Elk Rivers, and that's just, they just worked them like that. So I mean, a lot of people like to debate whether or not those bases are broken or not, but I'm here to tell you that they're worked off the edge of the rock. They didn't care about that base being symmetrical or whatnot. And all these, they're twisted. They're an early archaic, and they're all beveled, and they've all got this diagonal flaking on them. So I was just wanting to show you that. That's what all these little babies right here are. And I find a bunch of them. See how twisted this thing is? You can see the flaking on that one pretty good. Some of them, you know, they're so small you can't make out that flaking I'm telling you about. This one here, even small as it is, it's twisted all to pieces. If it's any bigger, you could see that flaking on it too. But I find a lot of them. Elk Rivers. I've had a good day. Had a good season at Sidekick. Just fortunate. This time of the year, it's unusual to have anything showing dirt. It's just like they couldn't decide what they wanted to do. More power to them. I just wear it out, you know. Wish that had been whole. Wish that had been whole. But how can you complain about, you know, what I've gathered? I've done good. Appreciate you watching.